Not a trolley, but a shopping cart. You have the option to return the shopping cart to its rightful place. However, this requires extra effort and offers no benefit to you. It's simply the right thing to do. Alternatively, you can leave the cart in the middle of the parking lot. No one will judge you. What do you do? You judge me? Why? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I was offering the unsubscribe button. Dude, if it's like nearby, then I would return it. But most of the time, it's not nearby. You know what I mean? Like when... Okay, look. Where I live, we don't have those big freaking Walmart places. What I have to do... What people do is they just... There's people around the store that will take the cart from you when you're done with it. No, we don't have those big Walmart places. Our parking lots are like 2 floors under the supermarket. They don't have those big Walmarts and put those shopping carts right there for you. You know? So you hand it directly to them. Yeah, usually they're like there to like give it to you. There's like a place for like a shopping cart place. Really don't dox yourself. What the hell? What kind of freaking dox is this? This is the worst dox I've ever seen. And you're not gonna die if you spend 2 minutes putting the car where it belongs. That's where you're wrong. It's not 2 minutes away. It's the entire walk back to the store, which is approximately 10 minutes because that's how far it is from the parking lots. Return the carts. After bringing it to my car, I have to push it all the way back into the store? Back into the store? I have to push it up the escalators again? Into the escalators? 2 levels of escalators? Yes! No, it's not really escalators, like travelators. You guys are crazy, man. If I take the cart, I have to return... When there are people there, that's just picking up carts. There are literally people hired that are taking carts. There are people hired who are there, just walking around the parking lot, taking the carts. Taking straight carts. You want me to bring my singular cart back? What if I just leave the cart there, as it was intended by the supermarket, because that's why they employed people to carry the carts back? Do you tip them though? You guys are actually mental, dude. I think tipping culture is freaking... You don't have return coils in a parking lot? No. No, they're just people. They're just people walking around taking carts. I've got to tip everyone. I've got to tip. Why don't the employers just pay? You don't tip. You guys, what you're doing is you're imposing your culture onto mine. You don't even know what my culture is. I think tipping culture is whack. I think tipping culture is whack, dude. But you get tipped. That's true. Totally unrelated, but you have servants at home. I live alone. So you're just saying you can just litter with street cleaners nearby. You are not. That's not the same damn thing, dude. So we should not tip you. It's totally up to you to tip me. You shouldn't say that I should tip every VTuber I watch. You know what I mean? I tip my favorite streamers. I do super them. I do super my Oshis when I get to catch them. But I think that there is a psychology thing at play when tipping culture is the main way these workers make money. Do you even need to card the coconut seller? No? So you don't consider them human, good to know. No, why is it my problem to pay your like you should be the one paying your employees? I tip my bag boy at the grocery store. There's a zero tipping culture here. There's absolutely no tipping culture where I am. I tip you because you just stood up for no tip culture. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit ridiculous. Like, for example, if I were in America, right? I'm just saying because I've never been in America. I'm just saying that if I were in America, right? I order a taco. Right? I order a taco. What if they're being paid well and you just want to tip them for good service? So yeah, dude, if like it's stuff like that, then it's fine. If my delivery driver did a good job, I tip them, man. If they bring it to my door and I take my phone and it was the best guy I've ever seen, and it was brought it all the way there, then I tip them, right? Yeah, if I'm in America, right? I freaking whatever, buy groceries, yeah? Or I buy a taco. And a taco was like $25 or something. Because you guys have ridiculous, obscene prices. I buy like 3 tacos for $25, right? And the restaurant is making enough money to freaking pay their employees, all right? So why is it my problem to pay an extra 15 to 20% on the taco to give to the employee? I think it's bad because what the hell? I already paid $25 for my taco. Tacos. 3 tacos for $25 is cheap. Holy crap, man. You get a real good steak for $25. Jelly got ripped off of 3 tacos. Do you not hear me just say that hypothetically, if I've never been in America, but I'm just assuming that 3 tacos cost $25? It's LA pricing. I love LA. But I'm saying, dude. Oh, you're rage baiting me. This is being wrong. This is rage bait. This is rage bait. Why didn't Sakuna just pay Julie so I don't have to pay her SMH? I think it's a completely different. I think you're comparing 2 very different things. I think you're comparing 2 very different things, man. How? I mean, I agree. Maybe Sakuna should pay me a salary. You know what I mean? The tipping culture is like the inch system. It should disappear, but it's maintained because the United States supports it. It's not to say I haven't like tipped workers before. I have, but it's not like a mandatory thing. You know what I mean? It's not like a thing where you go to like the supermarket and then they're like, can you please tip? And then they give you like 20%, 15%, 30%, 50% at the goddamn supermarket and you can't say no? Why don't they just include the goddamn tip, the goddamn service charge in the goddamn like the bill? Why don't they just like, include a 15% for everybody, dude? Why don't they just... We have freaking service charge! We have service charge! They're already paying free my tips! Where is it? Include the goddamn service charge in the goddamn bill, dude! Where is it? Include the goddamn gratuity in the goddamn bill, man! Why are you panicking over stuff on the other side of the planet? I'm not doing that! I'm saying, dude, these people are saying I'm wrong for not dipping in my part of the world, but they're going and trying to impose their part of the world, their culture from their part of the world on me, man. My throat. Oh, it's already gone. What the hell, dude? Why are people getting bashed on for not tipping when the damn service charge? Is all start from returning shopping carts? By the way, I Google you. After you pay, the tablet's gonna ask you a question. The answer is $0. I would probably. I mean, if I were in America and then people were like, "Oh, you gotta tip," then I would probably tip the 15% or whatever is the minimum, so people don't beat me, dude. I'm gonna get beat in the street for not tipping, man. And if you're gonna beat me on the street, then goddamn it, take my $15. Don't you think there's a problem? Don't you think there's an issue with how that works, guys? If I don't tip, they're gonna beat me up, okay? They're gonna beat me up because I'm a 5 foot tall woman. Asian woman. And I'm going to die. Alien woman. Alien. And I'm gonna beat me for not. They're gonna beat me for not tipping. Okay? No, I'm not Asian. I'm an alien. I'm not. I'm not Asian. I'm alien. You know, I'm not a human either. I'm an alien. Hi Jelly, how you doing? Hope all is well. I'm crashing out, man. I'm Bogo's Vinted. I can be no, I can't be an Asian alien. Actually, true. I'm Alawanese. Oh, they beat me for being alien, not for not tipping. Okay. Good to know, dude. Good to know.